the Lynchburg Hillcats.
25-year-old left-handed swinger takes a big 0-1. Big swing and a miss. Another breaking ball. Maybe it is a curveball from Andrew Heaney. Second. Checks again. And the pitch. Strike three called. A breaking ball through the front door. And Jones is down on 3 pitches.
And we do have StatCast here at this ballpark. And
the pitch. And that one is hammered to right center field. Taveras on his horse races after it, slicing away from him. He reaches out, unable to get it, one hopping off the wall. Blackman waved around third. He comes home. Bryant being sent to the plate. The relay throw from Simeon is up the line. Bryant scores, jogging in behind Andrew Knapp, who had to vacate his spot to retrieve. And he twists and delivers. And that one is golfed in the air to right field. Coming on is the right fielder, Hernandez. He hesitates and it gets by him. He tried to make a catch last second after pausing. All the way to third goes McMahon, and in to score from second easily is Rogers. Hernandez got caught in between on the. I don't recall getting one back here, though, in the past. The 0-2. Strike three call, top of the zone. Fastball from Andrew Heaney. So Montero goes down watching. Second out in the inning. Both have been looking strikeouts. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him with the elevated fastball. So Heaney strikes out the side, but the Rockies put up a 3 spot on 3 hits and a walk. Had a few highlight reel snags.
And he goes back on this ball by Wenzel to the warning track, leaps up, it's off the fence just out of his reach. Duran comes in to score, Wenzel up to second base, and the Rangers are on the board. It's an RBI double for Davis Wenzel. Only hit .203 last year with 10 homers. The pitch. He swings, hits this one off the end of the bat, lofts it into left field. It dunks in a base hit. He turns around first on his way to second. Langford's throw, it's beautiful, and they got him. Wyatt Langford pegs out Doyle trying to take the extra bag, and there's the first out of the second. Here's the stretch and the pitch. A hard ground ball back up the middle and through into center field, base hit. Stallings around third. He comes in to score. Now Blackman's caught in between second and third. The throw back to second is in time, and there's out number 3. The run does count. It's 4-1 Rockies on the RBI single by Bradley Zimmer.
Iconic postseason moments, even Adolis' cartwheel. He swings here and it's a high fly ball to left field near the corner. If it's fair, it's gone. That one is out of here onto the berm just inside the pole. Zimmer chased after it but didn't have a play on it, and Adolis Garcia with a solo home run in his first Cactus League game of the spring, and it is now 4-2 Rockies after Adolis leaves the yard. Well, maybe they can get a bobblehead of that with his bright near to that Garcia homer for the Rangers. Swings first pitch here, and there's a slow dribbler to third. Charging is the third baseman, McMahon. He has no play after a clean barehanded pickup. He was playing back, and Duran runs well. So an infield single for Zeke, and the Rangers have one on with one out in the top of the fourth. For 1-0, he swings, and that one is looped to left field, coming on Zimmer, and he's got to play it on a hop. So now Leote with 2 hits this spring. He's 2 for 18. First 3 innings. 2-1. Duran goes. The pitch is taken for a strike. The throw to third is high, and the tag is late. Duran dives in safely. A better throw, and it was not a bad. Rangers with a tying run at first. Pitch. Wenzel swings. Line drive. Left field. Base hit. It rolls towards Zimmer. Duran scores from third. Taveras stops at second. 2 at-bats for Davis Wenzel. 2 RBI-producing base hits. This time, nice year. And the pitch is lined into right field, a base hit. Knapp gets the knock. They hold Taveras at third. The throw from the right fielder Bryant way up the line. But it was hit too hard by Knapp for Corey Ragsdale to set. Lightly rocks the bat back and forth. The 1-1 pitch. He swings, hits a hot shot to short on one hop. Knocked down by Tovar. Flips to second for 1, and that's all he'll get. It was a low line drive with a little bit of topspin.
Felt good to get back out there in a main game here today.
Yeah, feeling good. It was a good day, good at bats. Feeling happy to be back.
I know it's just spring training, but probably nice to see a home run in your second at bat and get that out of the way, basically.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, no? Working on, adjustment every day, and I wasn't playing, but I was taking up bats, backfields, and feeling really good. Yeah.
Hope the last.
Yeah. Okay.
What'd you see on the home run? What'd you see?
No, I was looking for a good pitch to hit, making those adjustments, be disciplined, just hit the ball in the sweet spot, and that's it.
What have the last few weeks just been like for you working on the backfields? I know you haven't been in any games, but you've obviously still been working. What has that been like?
I was working on my running, something like conditioning and everything, to be ready to, be 100%.
You feel good now? You feel where you want to be right now?
Yeah, I think I need like more days, more game. I will be ready, but I feel good. I'm ready to roll.
How excited are you just to get back playing meaningful games in the regular season, just back together in Texas and playing those?
Yeah, I'm excited for what is coming. It's gonna be a fun season, hard, and we're ready. I think we got a good group, good guys, and we're gonna be ready.
Was there one off-season moment where you enjoyed the championship most? Was there something about the off-season that you'll remember that?
I mean, all the off-season, it was short. So I was looking all the highlights, looking everywhere we go. You see the people just, cheering for us, and it was amazing. It was good. Yeah.
You had such a good regular season and postseason last year. Is there anything specifically you want to improve upon, or is it just everything across the board?
I mean, I want to try. I will try to do the same. Try to be aggressive when I have to be, make good swing decisions. Every year I want to get better on something, So I will try to get my strike zone right. Keep swinging hard, but in the heart of the sun.
You got 6 innings at first in the B game yesterday. Played it today. How are you feeling in that position so far?
Yeah, I feel good. Got a couple plays each day, so I'm starting to get more comfortable over there every day. So, yeah.
What's the most challenging part about trying to make that transition, Justin?
I think just learning all the new responsibilities each position has to offer, whether that be bunt plays, first or third, cuts and relays, whatever that might be, and then just getting reps at turning double plays and stuff like that. So just getting reps. So
You've been doing some work with bees and rags out on the backfields. How has that been going for you?
It's been going good. Yeah, I'm starting to feel more comfortable every day. He's teaching me a few things every day. So yeah, like I said, just getting more comfortable over there every day. I'm starting to feel a little bit better.
You're obviously a really good hitter, and that's kind of showing this spring.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Are you feeling comfortable? It looks like you're feeling comfortable.
I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable every day. It's early in spring. I'm trying to get my swings off. Timing's a little off every day, or some days it's on, some days it's off. Just trying to find that consistency. I put some good swings on the ball so far, but it's early in spring. I just trying to get better every single day.
How do you describe that feeling when you kind of know it's on, when you're like, okay, I timed that one up, I squared it up?
It's a good feeling. Yeah. It's a really good feeling. Yeah, you just try to replicate. Your sequencing right, getting your timing right on deck. You work on that stuff in the cage. But yeah, it's a really good feeling when you were on time and you hit it good.
You're hitting well. You're playing some first, but you look good at first so far. I mean, it feels like you're doing everything you need to do to make your case when you're doing it well. Is that kind of where your mind is at right now, where it's like all I can do is what I can do and see where the chips kind of land?
Yeah, I like to say just control what I can control, and that's just, for me, that's just getting better every single day and working with the coaches and seeing what they have to say and how to get better at first, second, third, whatever that might be, and then offensively just try to find my timing and try to put some good swings on the ball and see where it takes me.
Lucas, how did you feel out there today?
Not my best. Mechanically just felt a little off. Everything was kind of little bit kind of east-west, kind of pulling off fastballs on the inner half that I normally kind of stick on that glove side. It was a little bit of a battle. I'm glad that that third inning I kind of felt a little bit of trying to get a little bit better tempo and trying to get myself online, and felt a little bit better that last inning and went down into the bullpen and threw a few just to kind of like hammer that home. So it's good. It's what spring training's for. You work on things, they feel good, then they feel bad, then you figure out why they feel bad, then hopefully you get them to feel good again, and then the season starts. So I'm kind of in the downturn of, I felt good early, kind of had a bad one here, but luckily figured out what the feel was that I was looking for, and just spend the next 5 or 6 days trying to hammer that home.
Do you, like, in the spring, do you have a point where you say, I want to be ready by this point, by this date, by this week before open? Like, do you kind of look at it like that, or is it just kind of a feel thing?
The season's going to start when it starts, regardless of how I feel. So I want to get my work in. I want to feel like I'm, physically, mentally ready, mechanically and stuff-wise. That's, I would love to feel perfect every time. Like I said, there's kind of always that evolution of you show up, you feel great, and then you kind of, it kind of ebbs and flows, right? So for me, I've historically just sort of been a slow starter. I think I'm always kind of, I put the work in and I'm ready to go, but I think it takes me a little bit of time for whatever reason just to kind of get into a rhythm, get into a flow. So I would love to say that I'm ready and in peak, mid-season form at the beginning, but I'm not. But I'm trying my best to get there. But it's got to be the right process.
Is there anything you pinpointed going into that third inning that kind of allowed you to slow down and get things kind of straightened out?
It's kind of the opposite, like speed up. I just felt a little bit slow. I didn't really feel it, honestly, until like the second inning going out there. I kind of just was like, oh my gosh, I can't get going here. And so I was trying to figure out why that was, and so then that third inning, it was kind of like creating a little bit more tempo, which helped me stay online, which helped everything play a little bit truer, which then makes it easier to locate, and stuff does what I want it to do. So.
Is the clock? Are you thinking about that even at this point? The 2 seconds they took off of it, or is that not even in your mind?
No, I hadn't thought of it. There was one pitch I did come set, and I looked up, and the clock was at 4 seconds. I was like, oh, I better go. Other than that, I think it's one of those things when the first 2 innings, when you give up 5 hits, a couple walks, the clock always is going to feel fast. And then, the third inning, I don't think I looked at it one time because I didn't have a runner on and I wasn't really thinking about it. So I think it's situational more to just sort of what's going on in the game.
You ready? All right, Travis, we're now into the March portion of camp, so games have been going for a little bit. How do you feel like things are going for you and your progression to get ready for the season?
Yeah, personally, I feel like it's going pretty well. I think I'm having a much better spring than I did last year, but I don't know if it could have gotten much worse. So, I think Boach has been telling me, hey, don't waste them all yet. Don't waste the good at-bats yet, he said. So, no, it's been good. I feel like I'm seeing the ball well. Body's feeling good. So, for this point in camp, I think we're doing pretty good.
I know you have a mentality like you still have to fight for a spot, but last year you really were, whereas it seems like this year you got a spot. Just get ready for the season, go through your process. How much different is it mentally for you to go through camp that way this year versus last year?
Yeah, so I think as far as the mentality in the sense of, every game matters is still there. Every at-bat matters is still there. For me, the main focal point is getting through camp healthy. Whereas last year it was maybe do some stuff in the outfield, maybe dive for some balls, maybe be ultra aggressive on bases. Whereas I feel like this year it's more, hey, let's contain a little bit, let's be smart about this, let's make it through this spring healthy. But as far as the mindset at the plate and the mindset of, every game is Game 7 of the World Series, that's still pretty close to being there.
Who's someone who's impressed you this camp?
I'll tell you what, I think the way Evan's swinging the bat right now, I know that sounds silly after what he did in the postseason last year, but there's always that fear of a sophomore slump, so he came in, and I think he's kind of putting that to rest pretty quick. also Wyatt. You know, that his physical ability is there. What impresses me the most about him is his mental ability. You know, he had a couple offers, but he's not in there saying, oh gosh, you know, I need to change something. He's sticking with the process. He's sticking with his routine. And to be, 22, 23 years old, however old he is, to have that mentality is impressive.
All right, so you mentioned Evan first. What's better, Evan in the box or Evan trying to solve the crossword?
In the box, by far. He needs no help from me in the box. He needs a little bit of help from me on the crossword.
Who's the number one rated crossword solver in the clubhouse?
Spurs is pretty good. Spurs is he's got an answer key almost every day, so he's pretty good at it.
But I see him always doing it by himself. It seems like maybe there could be some sketchy stuff going on. He's never, I don't see him with the group. Like, are we sure he's not just on his phone Googling every answer? He went to UVA, so he knows how to be creative.
We're going to have to check his Google history, I think, because he does get it almost every day.
Yeah.
And I know he's intelligent, but I don't know if he's that intelligent.
Yeah, I think we got to check on that.
Yeah, we're going to get his phone.
Travis, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.